All right, before we wrap up the show, Happy New Year, everybody. I hope, like I said,
Yes.
hope your New Year's was successful. Your holiday season was successful. Santa brought you everything that you wanted for Christmas. Um, Josh, did was Santa good to you this year?
Well, I'll try to make this a real quick story because it wasn't really full on for Santa, but the New Year started on a great start because I was actually spent the week over New Year's in Disney World with my family,
Amazing.
and I wrapped it up by meeting up with a couple good friends of mine. Shout out to Josh and Lee, my two good friends who live down in Orlando, and we went to the Magic game on Sunday where they played the Indiana Pacers. So I got to go, to the Orlando Magic game in Orlando. First time in my life I saw the Magic win in Orlando.
Oh, wow.
And there's something different when you have thousands of people cheering for the same team as you are. Because I don't normally experience that living in LA and being an Orlando Magic fan.
Right.
So it was a really special feeling with that. And my friend Josh out there somehow had a connection and shout out and a big thank you to Malcolm is his name, who works for the Orlando Magic, who apparently Josh was like friends with, and he happened to text him while we were there and was just like, "Hey, are you working today? Because my buddy's here from LA, who's a big fan of the Magic," and he's like, "Yeah. Does he want to go on the court?" Like, wow. Yes.
Yeah, I saw the picture, by the way.
So, and I'll post more on my Instagram, but all of a sudden I got an impromptu VIP tour onto the court for the Magic. I went into their press conference room, brought it to like the VIP lounge. I was right next to the locker room for the players to run out. Like all of a sudden I got this like intense Magic thing. And then the Magic won. And on top of that, Mike, I won the 50-50 raffle at the Orlando Magic game. The 50-50 raffle is real. People actually win it because I am proof. I somehow won the 50-50 raffle at this Magic game.
I can't even believe that.
So, needless to say, the year is off to a really, really good start from getting just like the fan experience, honestly, because you and I, and obviously the people that we chat to with the grid, we're huge in. Obviously, we're covering sports because we love them and we talk all about them. But there are those moments where, no, we can be kind of like a kid again and just be a fan and love it. And that day, I got to be a kid and like walking around and looking at all the Orlando Magic stuff for me. Like, I just was a fan. And it was just a tremendous experience. So don't forget to just be a fan.
Yeah,
well, that's the moral of that story.
Listen, I was able to pull the picture out of the group chat. So here it is. Of you on the floor.
On the floor. So the sling on my arm, that'll be another story because I'm awaiting results for that. But the Shaq jersey, the guy in the old school Shaq jersey, that's my buddy Josh, who lives in Orlando, who was the one who reached out to Malcolm, who was taking the photo of me, Josh, and then my other friend Lee. Who's there. Yeah, there we are on the court before the Magic Pacers game where both Desmond Bane and Anthony Black tore it up and the Magic got a nice victory.
That is
for
really,
me there, yeah.
That is really something else, Josh.
Yeah.
So congratulations on that.
Thank
That's
you.
really, really cool. Yeah, so my New Year's
what about really yours though? Top that.
I can't. I really, really can't. Just a good amount of drinking and eating. And that's about it. That's all I've got to report so far. But okay, let's give out some New Year's resolutions, Josh.
Let's do it.
So what you have you've got?
I got like a handful of names or teams that like I might ask you. Okay, if this had this person or this team, if they had a specific New Year's resolution, what would it be?
Okay.
And then you would have to, decide, if I were them, this would be my New Year's resolution.
Okay.
Do you have any for me as well, or am I just throwing them at you?
I can come up with some on the fly.
Okay.
No worries.
Well, I'll start with one that I'm sure, is near and dear to your heart. So if you were Jerry Jones, the owner of the Dallas Cowboys, after the season that you had with everything going on, what would your And I believe this morning they fired Matt Eberflus.
They did fire Matt
Yep.
Eberflus. Yes.
So, what would your New Year's resolution be if you're Jerry Jones?
My New Year's resolution for Jerry Jones would be to get out of the way. Get out of the way. Okay. We saw Brian Schottenheimer do his thing this year. I thought he was very good as their head coach this year. I got to be honest. When they hired him, I thought it was a joke, but it turned out they were prepared. It didn't always look the prettiest, like that. Let's be real, but that offense was humming, and Brian Schottenheimer had something to do with that. If you're going to hire a new defensive coordinator, let the football people do it, not you. Like that, my New Year's resolution for Jerry is to just let the football people do what they do. Don't be the egomaniac that you are and infiltrate what could be a successful offseason.
All right.
So let's shift it to you here, Josh.
Do it. I dare you.
The New York Jets.
Oh, God.
If you have a New Year's resolution for the New York Jets, what would it be?
To change sports? No. If I were
pickleball, that could be.
Yeah. If I were the New York Jets, my New Year's resolution would be to learn how to commit. Because that's one thing the Jets are not doing. They keep flipping with coaches and players, and there's a saying in business where, when you develop a new program or scheme or culture in your business, you need to give it 18 to 36 months for you to start making it part of the norm.
Mm-hmm.
Many businesses that do not succeed give up on it before that time frame because, we're not seeing it. We got to flip it. We got to do it. We got to do something else. And that's what the Jets have been doing, particularly with their players on the field. So I understand you need to completely regroup right now because you also gave away some of the people that you were committed with, your Quinnen Williams or Sauce Gardner. So with whoever you bring in the draft, with whoever you bring in free agency, if anybody, because let's be honest, unless you're paying someone a boatload of money, why are they going to the Jets right now?
Right.
But whoever it is, you have to commit to them and help build around them.
Yeah.
And give it the time to grow. You are not going to be a 12-win team next year.
No.
It's just not going to happen. You probably won't be a 12-win team the following year. But you know what? If after next year you go from 3 wins to 6, and then after that you go from 6 to 8, you're making that progress and moving in the right direction.
Right.
Because you are actually committing and showing your fans that you're committing. You got the firefighter guy. I always forget his name. That super fan. He's stopping going to games, he says.
I know.
So that was your most committed person in the Jets organization, the fan.
Right.
So you have to learn to commit.
Yeah.
So that's what I'll say with that one.
I like that one. All
right. Mike Guido. If Mike Guido turned into Draymond Green,
I love that you asked me this.
What would his New Year's resolution be?
Stop being a dick. How about that? Stop being a dick. God, dude. Seriously. Like, our buddy Barry Grant Jr. put it perfectly. Okay? He's like, how old is Draymond Green now? 36 or something like that?
Yeah, he's getting up there in his 30s.
Draymond Green is hold on. He's 35.
Okay.
Draymond Green's 35. He averages 8 points a game. His career average for points per game is 8.7. He averages 6.9 rebounds per game in his career. He averages 5.6 assists per game in his career. I just like the act for me for Draymond Green is a bit old.
Mm-hmm.
It's old. Okay. If you wanted to be the enforcer or the spark that you were with Golden State 10 years ago, okay, fine. That's who you were. Just cut it out now. What did I see? Didn't I see something the other day? It could have been totally made up, but I'd be lying if I said I followed every single Golden State Warrior game. A, because I hate them, and B, because I don't live in California, so I don't watch every Golden State Warrior game.
Sure.
But it's like this, his last 7 games, it was like ejected.
Right.
So I'm like, dude, first of all, is that real? Is that like a real thing?
I know he's been ejected multiple or fouled out in several games recently.
It's getting old. Honestly, New Year's resolution for Draymond Green: grow up. Grow up.
Yeah.
That's me. I can't with him anymore. I can't. And by the way, I've said this on numerous occasions. I think Draymond Green is quite possibly the most overrated player in NBA history. I genuinely believe that. He's a good defensive player. Let's not pretend like he isn't. But like I just said, he averages 8 points a game in his career. And people are saying, yeah, he's going to go to the Hall of Fame. Excuse me?
He's definitely a big question mark for the Hall of Fame because, all right, would the Warriors have been as good in their heyday without him? Maybe not. But again, when you look at the stats don't say Hall of Fame at all.
I can't even begin. The guy averages a triple single. How can you possibly say that he'd be a Hall of Famer because of his defense? The guy is Tony Allen. I don't understand it. And I think Tony Allen's better than he was. So I'm done with Draymond Green. Okay. I'm done with him. I can't do it anymore. I cannot do it anymore. Okay.
So he has only had 2 ejections this season, but then there was that other time where he just willingly walked out.
Yeah,
from that
what
timeout.
Is that?
So
you're 35 years old. Are you kidding me? You're just walking.
Yeah.
Okay, that's enough. I can't get worked up. Anywho, let's do a couple more each.
Yeah.
This one is for my own well-being. Okay.
Okay.
I'm going to ask you.
Okay.
New Year's resolution for the Cleveland Cavaliers.
Ooh. All right. Remind me. I don't have it in front of me. Remind me of what their record is right now.
Their record at this point in time is, excuse me, of course, now I'm getting all these. Is there a way to just eliminate ads from ever existing in your life again? They're 20-17 right now. They are currently
around the same record as around the same as the Magic, actually.
Yes. Yep.
All right. So 20-17. My New Year's resolution for the Cavs would be, at this point, I think the franchise, it'd be more important for them to bring closure to LeBron's career than it is to improve with their wins and losses this season.
Excuse me?
Yeah. Yeah, I do. Because I know. It makes no sense. But that's how I think this franchise works. They look more for the heart and emotion for the fans than they do wins a lot. Because right now, with the way their cap is, you can't really move off a whole lot of players. And the guys aren't really winning well. And it comes down to Atkinson won Coach of the Year last year. Mm-hmm. And he did great when he started coaching the Nets. And then fell apart, and they couldn't recover. All of a sudden, does great at the start of coaching the Cavs, and now they're falling apart, and they can't really recover. So with that, I think the best thing for the Cavs to do right now in hopes that would also help clear some cap space for the future, is to make a trade for LeBron and have him finish the season in Cleveland. So then you give away some of that salary cap. You bring in LeBron. He's done. That cap is off your books. And then you can start moving on to actually build a legit threat to New York and Detroit and Boston.
Do you imagine LeBron on that team?
LeBron on this team right now?
Yeah.
I would just be a matter of who they have to give up with it as well. Because you obviously got to give up at least Garland, minimum, plus other stuff. So
yeah, but with
well, you put LeBron with Donovan Mitchell and Evan Mobley, that's fun.
That's disgusting.
Yeah.
That's disgusting. All right, so I appreciate that one. All right.
Oh, it's my turn.
Go ahead, Josh. One more each.
One more each. Mike Guido.
Yes, Josh.
If you were incredible sports journalist Josh Tariff, what would your New Year's resolution be?
Oh, my New Year's resolution for you?
Yeah.
Oh,
well.
God. Jeez. Okay. Well, it's funny that you say that because my New Year's resolution for you was going to be to walk on the Orlando Magic floor and then proceed to win the 50-50. But you already did that. So
yeah.
I don't know.
So I'm done for the year.
You're done for the year. You can just coast the rest of the year, my friend.
Okay.
I don't know, Josh. Get uglier so that way you can make me
not
look as bad.
Wow. So fine. I'll give you an actual sports one then if you're having so much trouble with it. If you were the Oklahoma City Thunder, who just a couple weeks ago we talked about would break the record.
Yeah, not looking so hot anymore.
What's your New Year's resolution for them?
Turn back the clock, maybe to a month ago. I mean, it just feels like, first of all, the San Antonio Spurs own them. Oklahoma City Thunder.
Own them.
They own them. Yeah, I mean, for me, it's just turn back the clock. Mm-hmm. I think. I just don't know what else to say. Get a little bit more efficient. Go back to what worked. You know what I mean? Like, make the adjustments that you have to make. It is amazing the kind of fall off that they've had over the past couple of weeks. I mean, what are they? They're 5-5 in their last 10, which is like unheard of.
And we're 3 of those 5 losses to the Spurs in those 10 games.
I might have been, but the Hornets just beat them in Oklahoma City by 30.
Yeah.
Like it is like, I don't know what happened, but they've lost to, okay, here we go. Their last 5 losses were at Minnesota, at the Spurs, home against the Spurs, and then at Phoenix, home against Charlotte. So I am like, they got to turn back the clock. They have to get back to their winning ways because this is, this can be expected for any NBA team, but for a team that was as dominant as they were for as long as they were, I mean, I'm stunned at what's happening. Figure it out.
Yeah. All right, you got one more to give me.
One more to give you. And I think you're going to like this one.
Okay.
If you're Josh Allen, what is your New Year's resolution?
Win. I mean, it's that simple. I mean,
yeah.
You've already won at life with your money and your wife. The one thing you need to win at, there's only one thing left to win at.
Oh my God.
And that is a Super Bowl ring. You have to finish this because, like we talked about earlier, I don't know if Buffalo will have as good a chance as they do right now to win the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, you already had like the Hallmark movie made. Like you've got it all, Josh Allen, except a ring. Well, the Super Bowl ring. You got the wedding ring. Win. Your New Year's resolution, Josh Allen, is to win. Period.
Yeah. The Hallmark movie, Rings in Buffalo.
Yep.
That's the title.
Is that what it's called? Rings in Buffalo?
Rings in Buffalo.
I mean, Hallmark movie is trying to make it into existence for you guys.
If we want to make it even more Hallmarky, we can take out the word Buffalo and we could actually go Rings in Orchard Park. That might even sound that's like Lifetime.
Yeah,
that's a Lifetime movie.
That sounds like a romance novel. That's what that sounds like.
Rings in Orchard Park. Yeah. It's like the what's the novel that everybody's reading now? A Court of Thorns and Roses. They call it ACOTAR.
Oh God, do they really?
Yeah, ACOTAR.
Because they can't say the full title?
Yeah, A Court of Thorns and A Court of Thorns and Roses. Let me tell you something. Me plugging that book, which I have never read, but my wife has. Me plugging that book just won us some serious listener points with the ladies.
Has our female demo just skyrocketed?
Skyrocketed.
Okay.
Because I plugged ACOTAR.
That is the Mike and Josh show's New Year's resolution, to increase our demographic for our female reading audience, specifically females who read romance novels.
Yes. Well,
look
at Josh. He's essentially Fabio. I mean,
when you put us together, I have the physique and Mike has the hair. We are Fabio.
Oh my God. I actually did my hair today. I really did. I slicked it back. Here, I'll take off my headset.
Okay. He's taking off the headset. Oh, yes. It looks like some gel, some product was put in it. It is part of it is slicked back nice.
On, it just makes it all weird because it's.
But it makes it all weird. It makes it all weird on just 1/3 of your head. That's what's interesting.
Right. I know.
Because if it did that for the entire head, honestly, it probably look better. So
probably would. No, you're right. I mean, what is that? What is this? It drives me insane. It's like my whole head is a cowlick. It's unbelievable. I just have a giant cowlick on my head called my head.
It's Tuesdays with Josh and the Cowlick.
That's right.